Alrighty, gang, we are going to do the Crash of the Titans momentarily, but we got this character rebalance survey vote that I want to do. I'm gonna actually do this here, quote unquote, live, but how we do our normal recordings. So when you click on the forms link, it'll it'll redirect you to a Google Documents form that you fill out, and they're asking that you fill this here out before November 17th, uh 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time, and then the choices of the characters as I enter my email. Again, you guys won't be able to see that there because I have that blocked. So these are the options that they have. Invisible Woman Classic, who's a 4-star. Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme, a 5-star. Maria Hill, 4-star. Onslaught, 5-star. Havoc, 5-star. Puck, 4-star. Mysterio, 4-star. Elektra, 4-star. Gertrude Yerkes, 4-star, and then Mr. Sinister, 5-star. Alright, and out of the options that they have here, um we'll go through it in order real quick. Invisible Woman, I mean, she probably needs a lot more damage with her green, where her green needs to be a whole lot cheaper. Her invisibility could be a passive a la Yellow Jacket. Well, once you fire off the ability to go invisible, as long as she matches one of her 3 colors, like that could be it. That could be an option there. And then her blue strike tile ability, that's actually not too bad. Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme, yeah, that's somebody that really needs to rebalance in 5-star land. But he's probably not going to be my first choice. Maria Hill, her black, it's alright. Her purple is a good type of trap tile, whether it's matched or destroyed by either of us. Okay, cool. And then her blue ability, I mean, it's there. It allows her to avoid the mistakes that her black countdown tile will do. Minus the strike tiles. Onslaught, I mean, maybe outside of his purple ability, his invisibility ability. The blue is actually pretty solid, and green is actually decent-ish. Once you have team up tiles on the board. Havoc is probably going to be my second choice for sure. I went in with him championed, and let's just say his stuff is just way too costly, to say the least. His red is alright, does damage, creates charge tiles, all that there. That's pretty solid. Uh, Green. I mean, hang on, no, his blue feeds into his red or his green. Is you take away AP in one particular AP pool to give yourself AP in another pool. I think that's pretty solid. But the green just costs way too much. Puck is probably my number one option because he's bad, just terrible. Mysterio, again, Mysterio gets a bad rap, all that there. I wouldn't really put him up on the list. He does something unique with his purple ability. It gives you yellow AP anytime you match purple, which that's decent-ish. He can go invisible. He goes invisible with his purple ability. His yellow ability makes it so that he heals, and then anytime well, and then he also steals AP from random folks as well. And then his blue, I mean, it's kind of questionable to say the least. You know, no full stun like some of the other characters in 4-star land. Like I said, he has a niche use, but again, he's bad, but he's not pluck bad. Elektra, she's kind of, she's kind of out there. Her red is decent-ish. I mean, it could be lowered down to about 8. Same with her black. Uh, Both of them will make trap tiles, and her purple is actually pretty decent for folks like Caecilius and say, for instance, we have any of those puzzle gauntlet events that requires you to make enemy strike tiles. And again, hers is decent there. Gertrude, I don't even know what Gertrude does, to be honest with you. So while she's an option, she can be left to the birds for a little bit. But Mr. Sinister, that's my third option there. The reason why Sinister, his trap tiles don't really play with one another, and that's one of the main problems with Sinister. Okay, his Behold ability, which is blue, it requires your opponent or you to match those trap tiles, and if they're matched the way, they do damage based on the number of Behold trap tiles. And then he creates trap tiles for his original Sinister ability, and then he creates trap tiles anytime the opponent fires off an ability. So you got 3 different types of trap tiles to try and maneuver around the board, and I just think they just need to streamline that there to just one style of trap tile. But again, that's just me. And then the final question they ask, say, who else would you like to see rebalanced? And honestly, as we'll look at the Champions 2.0 vault in a little bit. So seeing Black Widow Modern, Hawkeye Classic, 2-star Black Widow, 2-star Hawkeye, 3-star Black Widow, Bullseye, Captain America, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Elektra, Falcon, Hawkeye, Indestructible Hulk, Iron Fist. Ooh, that'll be pretty cool. Luke Cage. Ooh, that'll be even better for those who are going into 4-star land. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch. That's pretty solid there. She-Hulk will be annoying, and then Agent Coulson going into 5-star land. America Chavez, Dane Whitman, Black Widow, Worthy Cap, Clea, Colleen Wing, Dr. Bong, Echo, Elektra, who we just talked about, Hawkeye, Patsy Walker, Totally Awesome Hulk, Hulkling, Main Event Hulk, Danny Rand, Iron Fist, and Baku. I'm just skipping all the folks. Maria Hill, Luke Cage, Kate Bishop, Melinda May, Misty Knight, Mockingbird, Mordo, Nick Fury, Peggy Carter, Captain America, Quake, Red Guardian, Red Hulk, Flapton, She-Hulk Origin, Shuri, Taskmaster, Hydra Stomper, Wiccan, and Winter Soldier. Okay. And I'll do that there off camera. Let's see here. 4-star, 5-star. I don't want any in-app purchases, but I want to figure out who is a character that I would love to see rebalanced that they didn't have on the list. I could throw out Gambit, but that's not really somebody that I would like to see rebalanced, so to speak. I'm gonna go with Spider-Man Back in Black, and the reason why, because his green is really, yeah. back in, not black in black, but back in black. And then, you know, hey, okay, and then that's the vote there. Then they have the Discord, Marvel Puzzle Quest on X, formerly known as Twitter, Facebook, and IG for those who care. The other character I probably would want them to rebalance. Maybe would be one of the probably somebody like Adam Warlock, either him or Black Panther. And the reason why I say either one of them, make it so that Adam Warlock's black hits a little bit harder, but he has to constantly figure out, you know, heal hurt, you know, increase his magic damage by keeping his black low, or him doing damage to, you know, himself and then to enemies. You know, that's an option there. And then Black Panther, make it so he has a couple more active abilities. You know, an active yellow and an active red instead of an active black, a passive yellow, which doesn't really, you're not really going to meet the conditions of, and then his red, unless you're really cheeky and use Thanos, or he gets hit with a high attacking move, you know, boom. No, I am not spending $25 on that there. Nope, not gonna do it. Alright, so what we're here for the main event of the evening, the Crash to the Titans, as I wasted you guys' valuable time, about 11 minutes or 12 minutes of it. So she is a purple, black, and red user. We mentioned a little bit about her abilities, but we'll go into full detail real quick. Her purple ability costs 7, and she will convert any enemy strike tiles to friendly strike tiles, and then she will buff those friendly strike tiles up by a certain amount, and then she'll give some one damage. Yeah, that's the right term. 1 damage strike tiles. I'm not gonna say 1 AP or 1 whatever, but it increases the damage of your attack by 1. And she'll put them on purple, so they're really relatively weak. Her black ability is her annoying ability. This one here is Shadow Step. It costs 10 if I'm not mistaken. And she will create black trap tiles on the board. That as long as they are on the board, any damage dealt to Elektra is effectively negated. We'll get damage dealt to us, and then she's going to gain AP in black for each one of those trap tiles that happens to be triggered. And then finally her red ability, Ballet of Death. This costs 8. It'll create a trap tile on red, black, or purple, so effectively her colors. It'll deal damage to us at the start of the turn, as long as the trap tile is there, and she's going to gain AP in one of her 3 colors. I believe she steals AP as well out of her red. But let's double check and see real quick, because I got her at 370, so I just scrolled past her. Gamora, there she is. Shadow Step, that's at 3 random blacks, dealing AP, generating AP, or dealing damage, generating AP. Okay, so she steals 1 purple. There it is, 1 purple AP. At higher levels, you know, black, purple, and red, which is what I have her as. And then her affiliations, for those that care: Heroes, Team Cap, The Hand, A4 Street Level. And she's going to be taking on Iron Fist, Danny Rand, the the Netflix version of Danny Rand. So he is a blue, green, and black user. We'll use my 370 as a baseline, but we're gonna use the 280 for the fight. Chi focus, cost 6, uh, creates a very strong strike tile, 662, and then if there's at least 2 friendly strike tiles on the board, fortify 3 of them, and then gain 4 green AP. So you can already see some of the strategy right there. Crowd control, this costs 8, deals damage to the target, and then if there's more than 1 enemy remaining, you gain black AP, 4 black AP. Otherwise, you'll strike again and you deal the 2675 damage. Effectively, we're doing a 370 is going to be doing 9765 damage. The other portion about if Luke Cage is an active ally, it ignores all projectiles. It's not really going to matter too much. Like Unto Iron is his black ability that costs 12. At level 3, converts up to 3 friendly protect tiles or strike tiles, and then deals 9632 damage. At level 5, converts up to 8 friendly protect tiles or strike tiles, and then deals a whopping 22,498 damage. Affiliations for those that care: Heroes, Defenders, Team Cap, Street Level, Heroes for Hire. So now, this strategy for Iron Fist Danny Rand, as I put yellow AP because, again, we don't really need black and purple because that makes the fight uneven. Oh, and I gotta switch to my 280. So what we want to do, we actually want Elektra to give us purple. The reason why I say we want her to give us purple is because if we get enough blue AP, we can convert those strike tiles that she gives us into green AP, and then we'll generate enough green AP to, well, not necessarily one shot her with the 280s green, but if I had the 370, it would be a complete one shot. But that's the plan. Also, to make sure that we deny her black, because if once we fire off our green, we want to make sure that she has none of those trap tiles that are negating the damage, and it get fired back at us. So enough of me talking. You're gonna hear enough of me talking today anyway. So I'm gonna let my messages talking. And there we go. That was, again, me just making sure I had enough blue, making sure that Elektra gave us the strike tiles that we needed, even though I could have fired off the blue if need be, but I, would rather for her to give us those strike tiles so that we can, have fun that way. Thanks a lot for playing as always. One more day until we get Echo. And I saw the trailer for the Echo Disney Plus show. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy. So now Iron Fist. Now normally you would pair Iron Fist up with his friend Luke Cage, but what I've done, I have paired him up with 4-star Agent Coulson, wherever Phil is at, Agent Coulson, and Drax the Destroyer. Where is my good friend Drax? And I know he's not 370. He's not even close to. Okay, yeah, he's at 360. Alright, so we'll explain. Anytime either Drax or Iron Fist fires off a power, Agent Coulson's gonna create a countdown tile. When that countdown tile, I bought that there. Yeah. So anytime that countdown tower reaches 0, Coulson's gonna deal some damage, give you AP in a random color, and then Drax is gonna do damage with his secret weapon ability. Alright. So now, once you get enough strike tiles on the board, either by using, the secret weapon or by Iron Fist Blue, you'll start to generate all those countdown tiles, and then when those countdown tiles start to expire, you're going to start to get AP in all your different colors. Once you get enough AP inside of green, you'll fire off the green, which will give a countdown tile, which will give you AP in black for Drax's Destroyer, and if there happens to be any enemy special tiles that's on the board, it's going to blow them up, deals damage, and 4 random tiles around it. Coulson's going to activate his countdown tile, and you can start to see how it spirals out of control. You have a very cheap red with slice and dice. Is that, again, you're not going to be using Iron Fist Black because again, you're not going to have any projectiles to create. I mean, Coulson will create projectiles, but again, you'll be using Coulson's yellow and probably Coulson's purple, to make some matches up on the board. But other than that, that's pretty much my my team to handle out any quote unquote hard nodes. So there's that. In a few minutes, we're gonna be dealing with the brand new Spider-Man. So let me get ready to do that there right now.